Macrame. Today on Repairs 101, I'll show you what you need and how to make a net tote bag like this one. If you consider yourself a reasonably good organizer, you'll find this easy. I got all the rope I needed, plus this sweet Baron quilted hooded jacket from our sponsor, Princess Auto. You know, I tried to use 1/4 inch braided line for this project, but it was just too stiff to work with. So I recommend using 3/16 of an inch braided nylon line. You'll need scissors, a crochet hook, and some locking pliers. You'll need a dowel or perhaps a coat hanger to suspend it all from, and something to use as spacers. You'll need to know how to tie a clove hitch, or at least a lark's head anyway. The body of the net is made of square knots, but it has an added dimension, trapping 2 lines inside of each knot. And finally, you'll need to make a bunch of crossing turns, tightened against each other to complete the handles and the shoulder strap. Check it out, this is how I get these shots, except I have to turn my glasses upside down because they're bifocals. Okay, so here it is one more time. If you pick up 2 100-foot lengths of 3/16 nylon braided line, you'll still have a nice piece left over when this bag's done. So you're going to tie the square knots in the 5 groups of your 4 lines and lay them across the support. This is the bottom of the bag. Use some tape to secure them in place. You're going to take 2 strands from each knot and tie them to the adjacent knot using that same square knot. When you have 3 rows joined, close the sides of the bag. Continue to make rows of square knots until there are 2 rows up each side and 1 on the bottom for a total of 5. Next, you'll use your spacers to expand the size of the netting. To create a handle, find the center knot, then collect the 6 strands on each side of it and bind those together with the longest one using crossing turns and/or clove hitches. If you remember the supplies list I showed you, you'll need 3 8-foot strands to finish the handles in the strap. Find the center and then bind the 12 loose tails together using the clove hitch. Then bind the tails together with crossing turns. For the strap, you'll find you have 8 long strands left on either side. I did a simple braid of 2 groups of 2 strands and 1 group of 4 strands. Finally, you want to trim the tails and hide them inside the handle using a crochet hook and some locking pliers to help you pull on it. Now once again, as with the handles, you're going to bind these together with an 8-foot strand using a clove hitch at the center and working out from there with crossing turns.